Hello again, my name is Gabe Zollner. Well, what do we learn about Hillary based on what she had told us? Well, she told us that there's nothing of any importance on her server. And what's there is all private. Now the question that has to be asked, out of those thousands upon thousands of pages of emails, how many talk about her interactions between Saudi Arabia, between other Muslim countries that we know have contributed to the $1.5 billion that they're able to collect in the Hillary, Bill, Chelsea Foundation. Now, when you work for someone, your time belongs to them, does it not? So what you do during business hours should relate to the business that hired you, should it not? Well, what the American people need to be able to be made aware of is on those 4 years that Hillary was Secretary of State, how much time did she spend emailing to solicit funds from those Middle Eastern countries? By the way, she's also on this All for the Women campaign. What's interesting is none of those countries are. And I've said this before, women in the Middle East are equivalent to cattle. They actually do the same thing to women as they do to cattle. They have sex with them. Or camels, or donkeys, or goats. So they're classified no different. Yet Hillary obviously must have close ties to high-level people within those countries for them to be willing to send her hundreds of millions of dollars. Once again, a question that has to be answered is, when did she do that? On her own free time in the evenings? Or during quote-unquote business hours? She had Huma Abedin by her side, which I believe is another reason that she was so successful in soliciting funds from the Muslim world. Huma Abedin is a member, I believe, as is her entire family, of the Muslim Brotherhood. Did Hillary also convert to Islam? Is that why they were so willing to send her hundreds of millions of dollars? The American people have a, the American people have a right to know. They have a right to know. And those emails aren't private if they were done on our time, if they were done on our dime. What's also interesting, and I've made mention of this in a number of other videos on the topic, when Hillary ran against the chosen one with the floppy ears, she had said she owed over $25 million. How do you pay off $25 million when you're earning $220,000 as Secretary of State? That's not even $1 million in 4 years. That's if she didn't have to pay tax on the money that she received. The whole thing's insane. It's one big shell game. They play it, they win, and we lose. How far can this investigation go? Probably as far as Fast and Furious. Probably as far as the NSA. Probably as far as the IRS. Probably as far as any of them. I told you what I think. So what do you think?